Hey everybody, John Foss. I am very excited to be talking with Roy Wood Jr. and Desi Lydic about The Daily Show with Trevor Noah. These guys are correspondents. It airs Mondays through Thursdays at 10 o'clock here, 10 p.m. here in Minneapolis. And Monday through Thursday, you guys aren't, come on, you guys got Fridays off. I'm jealous. I just want to make sure you guys are working hard, all right? Yep. All right, well, let's get to business here. First question. Desi, who would be a better president for comedy? Biden or Trump? Exactly.
And if not, the joke is Biden saying something and panning over to Kamala's facial expression anytime she just face palms. Biden says something crazy.
And
Yeah, I think we can get some fresh comedy. Trump, we already know what the bits are. We've seen these jokes before. Give me 4 years of some new punchlines.
And that's my next question for you, Roy. In the debates, Kamala Harris, the new presidential candidate for Biden, she kind of insinuated that the guy was a racist and a rapist. I mean, is this going to come back to haunt them, this relationship, as the election goes on here?
No, I think once you see mommy and daddy make up and they went and walked in the gym together the other day, I think we're seeing Biden and Kamala Harris being a nice, happy couple. We'll respect them. We'll respect that union as such. I think now Mike Pence needs to be scared at that venom that's now going to be pointed his direction, because I don't think Kamala's gotten softer. I don't think Kamala's changed her level of vigor for what's right. I just think now the gun is pointed across the aisle instead of, on other people in the DNC.
And you guys are comedians, so I mean, the biggest thing you guys have going that you're doing for society, I would say, is you're always pushing the envelope. You're always getting people to think different thoughts, think outside the box. One of the things that I find concerning personally is the kind of the end of freedom of speech as far as it comes to social media platforms. I mean, you have, like, in these crazy times, Dr. Fauci, the CDC, WHO, those are the only opinions that can be on social media. YouTube will take down, like, some doctor that has a different opinion. And I mean, Dr. Fauci, for example, was saying that we shouldn't wear masks, and now he's saying we should. So, and this guy's, we're supposed to take his word as gospel. What do you guys think about the tech world kind of limiting speech and limiting other experts' opinions? Does that bother you?
I don't think freedom of speech entitles you to freedom of venue. I don't think that because we both have something to say that I have to put it both out there. Start your own platform. There's other places that allow everybody else to espouse their other opinions. There are places other than Twitter to go. No, they're not as popular, but they exist. And I think that demanding that everywhere that is a private entity operates the same as a public park, it's to me they're not the same. Is it unifying? No, it's not unifying for Facebook to take down XYZ for misinformation. But if it is misinformation, then there has to be a conversation about that. But I think the problem with where we are with that discussion is that as Americans, pre-Trump, we used to at least agree on what the truth was. And we could argue whether or not it was right or wrong. But I think we don't even agree on the premises of truth anymore. So because of that, it's censorship, because we can't just let everybody say what they want to say. I don't know how Desi feel. I can't speak for Desi, but I just think if you build a particular place, you have a right to decide who can say what, because you're building a business, not a country.
All right. Well,
and I think when we're talking about,
go ahead.
When we're talking about times like these, when the stakes are so high, there is a responsibility in sharing information. So I think it needs to be taken seriously.
And another thing that the comedians have done traditionally is point out absurdities. That's the job of a comedian. That's what you guys do for a living. One thing that I find absurd is in this country right now, in some areas, it's not okay to go to church or go to work, but it's okay to it's okay to burn down a business, for example, and not go to open up a business here in Minneapolis, for example. And it's okay to open up a casino, but in Nevada, you can't open a church. Do you guys find that absurd?
I don't know. Absurd. But Desi, you want to jump first?
Yeah, look, I think there are absurdities in however you, are you there?
I am. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think
Sorry, I cut out a bit.
you're looking for consistencies in policy across 50 states, which can't even agree on when to start. Hard rap. So I think that the absurdity, again, that all is rooted in all states agreeing on the same thing. So are all group gatherings bad or are all group gatherings good? Well, some states agree, some states don't. So to me, the absurdity is the lack of agreement across the board from our state and local officials and waiting on everything to come down from
Say goodbye after this.
DC. Like, I just don't think that. To me, I'm more offended by that than I am someone who decides, oh, well, let's close the casino, but let's open the school.
Yep. All right. Well, they're telling me I got to wrap, guys. Thank you so much. One thing I'd like to say is I know you guys are all about diversity. I want to see the glass ceiling broke. I want to see a conservative correspondent on The Daily Show. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.